Next up, Bessie is in Balwyn for a tour of a house that is a street standout.
If you think that this view behind me is epic, just wait until you see the rest of this house. Oh my gosh, look at this house, it's amazing.
Thank you, welcome.
Yeah, is this a standard blue cube development home?
The quality is, but the size, the scale, we went up to the max as much as we could. We wanted to see what we could build.
Yeah, well, you've built something spectacular, and in a suburb like Balwyn, it's hard to get a standout home on this street, but you've got one.
We thought we'd take maximum advantage of our views here and do something that people walk past and go, oh, wow, that's a different house.
Bojan, well done on building the most impressive home in all of Balwyn. This is incredible.
Thank you very much appreciated. Yes, there's a lot of effort gone into building this place and a lot of thought has been put into it.
Yeah, I can imagine. So 2020 has been a full-on year for everybody, but you managed to birth a whole home.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a challenge, but we finally got there and yeah, made this home our family home.
You walk into this house, it just screams luxury and it just screams so much room and space and light.
Well, yeah, I suppose in isolation, you do want that sort of homey feel inside here, and you can isolate yourself in here for a little while. Entertainment room downstairs and little places for the kids to play and the backyard and all throughout sort of the multiple kitchens and little features around here. So, yeah, you can live here for a long time.
This is your family home, you and your beautiful wife, Ping. Got a little daughter and another one on the way.
Another one on the way, yes.
Which is very exciting. So building that and knowing that it's a future-proof home and maybe your forever home, what was the brief? What were the things that you really needed to highlight in this build? Well,
we sort of wanted to have, I suppose, a presence on the street. There is a certain theme that sort of people tend to build around in this area, and we thought, let's go a little bit different.
What's that thing?
Oh, well, there's the typical French provincial, which is built around the area. The neighbours are keen on building some of those, but we thought, let's go something a little bit more modern, and just so we can utilise the view, which you'll sort of see from here, which comes across 2 floors. Yeah. And you had to get those large windows in there to sort of see, and that view just sort of is what we said, this will be the point of difference from most of the homes around in Balwyn. Then we try to make sure that the facade looks spectacular, not just when it's been built brand new, but also in the longevity of it. So in 10 years' time, we've used the Bondor product around with their LuxeWall system. We found that it was really easy to build and it was really easy to use, and we just know that it's going to look great for the next years and years with all the guarantees for the longevity.
So I'd love to know why you chose the Bondor.
Oh, we use it on multiple projects, and we found that it just looks so great when the sun hits it, and the installation was so good process. The guys from down there gave us all the support and figuring out how to do it and set out. And they really sort of helped us with the corners and with the window shrouds. It really works really well.
And what about colour choices?
Yeah, we went with the Monument and Surf Mist combination. It just really looks new and fresh all the time.
Yeah, and that's the theme of this whole home, isn't it? It really is all the way. It just carries through into the inside of the home, new and fresh, and beautiful contrasting features and textures. I love this kitchen bench.
There was a lot of thought put into it. We try to make it as low maintenance as possible.
Yeah.
And no one wants, kids are around your house. You don't want to be cleaning up all the time. But then the surfaces are really easy to clean and keep and maintain. So we thought, why not put a lot of effort into that? And it took a lot of time, but we got there in the end.
The whole home looks automated. Even your fridge talks to me.
Yes, and you can see what's inside the fridge while you're out shopping. So we thought, why
How does
not?
that work?
I love technology. The TV can talk to your phone, the front door, the auto lock from the front door. You forget your keys. Nothing is worse than you forget your keys. You can at least type in the code or use your fingerprint to open up the door. So
amazing. Yeah. It's a James Bond house.
A little bit. A little bit.
What are your favourite features in here?
Personally, the views you can't beat. Just the way that you can sit up there in the morning and it just changes constantly. Like the trees through autumn change colours, and the views will never be blocked out from here. And then just a sort of general, you feel like relaxed in this home. You can come home from a long day's work and just sort of feel that it's something, it's inviting, and then there's not much grass to cut as well on the weekends.
Bojan, you were not lying. Look at that view. It's incredible. I can see my husband. He's in South Melbourne over there.
Yeah, well, our old place is down there as well, but definitely have to put these large windows in to take in that whole view, the long view.
And you've got your bedrooms up here as well. So there are 4 bedrooms in this level?
4 bedrooms upstairs, including the master, and there's 1 extra bedroom downstairs, which has the corner view of the large window as well, facing the city. So the guest bedroom downstairs and the master bedroom are the ones that get to see that view as well. So you can lie down in bed and actually still see the city.
It is a beautiful space up here, but I really want to talk about this roof. It's so unique and it's a beautiful feature, but tell me how it came about.
Well, we wanted to incorporate as many Bondor products as we could. So we've used their SolarSpan before, and it gives us a nice raked ceiling up here. And then the insulation is just sensational. So it's like a 200 millimetre thick foam. And the panels actually are structural. So we utilised them to save as much headspace as we could to give us the 4.5 metre sort of ceiling. Otherwise, it would have been a lot thicker from traditional building practices. The neighbours have been walking up and down, or every single day and seeing the progress, and they ask, what's it going to look like, and then when they finally get to see the finished product, that's when it's all worthwhile.